What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about the vpod TENS EMS wireless unit from Massage Therapy Concepts. Check it out. Now, why would I look at a TENS machine or EMS machine or NMES machine in what I do? Well, as you know, if you've seen in the intro, if you've watched any of my videos, or if you subscribe to this channel, if you are not subscribed to this channel, be sure to do that right now. Anyway, what you will learn right off the bat is that I train a lot in a lot of different things. That said, I have to take my recovery very seriously. And if you've seen a lot of the products that I review, or some of the videos I make about recovery, a lot of it is about how I can recover properly, especially at my age now. I'm in my 40s. I have to take my recovery seriously to ensure that I can keep performing athletically at the level that I want to perform at. To do that, I sometimes use a TENS machine. Right now, this is the one that I just received and I have been using for about a week now. This is the vpod TENS and EMS and NMES wireless unit. What makes this stand out from the other TENS machines that I've used and reviewed in the past is that this bad boy is wireless. This wireless vpod is a tool to use for muscle recovery and muscle soreness. It also helps relieve muscle, joint, and nerve pain. Lastly, it is used to promote healing from surgeries or injuries. How the device is marketed is basically three recovery technologies in one wireless unit. Those three recovery technologies are TENS, T-E-N-S, EMS, EMS, and NMES. Now, I'm not going to go into all the acronyms, but I will tell you what those three things do. TENS machines generally target the sensory nerves that are kind of linked to pain. EMS, like muscle stimulation, is used for muscle growth and athletic training. Lastly, NMES, it just targets a different nerve from the TENS, T-E-N-S. It targets directly into the muscle. So basically, it targets the motor nerves. So being able to hit all those 3 points or get all those three things in one machine could be of great benefit, again, for recovery or athletic training. That is why this particular vpod stood out to me, because I was using a TENS machine prior, and exclusively just a TENS machine, and it was very effective in what it did as far as whenever I had pain in my back and in my joints and whatnot. TENS and an EMS machine, excuse me. But that machine had a lot of wires, so whenever I would use it, and I will link a card to the video where I reviewed the TENS machine, and on that machine, on that video, you'll see there's a lot of suction little pads with wires running into a handheld device, which is fine if I'm sitting at home or whatever. I would just put those on, watch TV, let the device do its thing. But when I discovered that there were wireless options, I was very excited to try that so that I could basically just carry it around and put it on and not have wires dangling everywhere. That's where the vpod comes in. Now, first and foremost, this is a very small case. I love the design. This is easy to fit into a bag. Let's see actually what's in the bag. Now, what I'm very excited about is how it's all organized in here. This is probably the most organized thing I've ever seen. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. So you open up the case, right? And normally when you open a case, you immediately see everything. There's maybe foam cutouts and all this other stuff. But this thing is so organized. If you take this out, this is basically your electrode pad holder right here. Okay, so it holds an electrode pad on both sides. So you can obviously use two. You stick one on this side, stick one on this side, and they have different sizes. This is obviously a medium, okay? And a large would be the large one that you see here. Now that's the one thing that kind of comes out, but look, everything is in a pocket. It's so organized. Down here is, in this little pocket, is your manual and your acupuncture chart and that stuff. Up here is all the device stuff that you're gonna need. You pull this out, and it's another little bag, which is really cool. First is the vpod unit itself. So this is what you attach to the pad, and then you put the pad wherever you want on your body, and this is what the Bluetooth connects to the app. In the other pocket is the charging cord and the AC adapter for the wall to plug it into the wall. So you got all that, and this little pouch here, again, nice and neat. Everything else, what else you have in here is this is where the unopened electrode pads are. Okay, so again, you get two medium and one large. So again, this covers all the bases with regard to it being portable and, a travel thing. This can slide right into your gym bag, your backpack, anything. This is I love this. This is actually really easy. And again, I love how it's organized, and you can now take your TINS machine anywhere. You don't have all these cords and everything. Once you open the travel case, you're gonna see a little card inside. It has a QRC code. You scan the QRC code with your camera, it immediately takes you to the app, you download the app, whether you're on an Apple device or a Google device or like Apple or Samsung, okay? You download the app, from there, it immediately pairs, you hit the button on the vPod, it pairs immediately. I mean, there is no lag whatsoever. Then you pull up the app and you choose your settings. At the bottom, there's a little bar that you scroll to decide how long you want the unit to kind of work for. You have 24 different settings, various settings, again, from TINS to EMS to NMES, try to say that 5 times. And you've got 24 of those settings, and then you've got 20 intensity levels to go up as far as how intense you want the vPod to be. So all that is controlled through the app. It's super easy. I would dare I say this thing is idiot proof. Now let's talk price. It's a great device. It's comparable in price. Now, the very low-end cheap TINS machines can run from $30 to $100, but trust me, like the one that I linked to earlier is a very, very cheap machine. Given wireless TINS machine technology, these technologies and whatnot, the only direct competitor that I can think of is the PowerDot. The PowerDot has been around for a couple years, and they've done a lot of advertising, so you may have come across their ads before. Now the PowerDot's the same thing, it connects to your phone and also wireless, but it's not wireless. There are still wires when it comes to the PowerDot. On top of that, the PowerDot runs minimum $250 is the lowest price, and it runs all the way up to close to $500, like $450 for a deluxe unit. This vPod unit, the base unit that I showed you in this video, comes in at $129. And again, if you want to add to it, you can just buy the accessories to add more vPods and more pads to it. So given the unit, how it works, and especially the price, I'm going to recommend this product. I really like it, and I've been using it for a week, and it is, again, it's very easy to use, and the connectivity, everything is just, I haven't had a single issue, and I'm very happy with the product, and I think it's worth the price for sure. Of course, if you want to check it out, all the links will be in the description below. You know, guys, I try to keep things simple for you. Okay? Thank you for watching the video. If you watched it all the way through, we appreciate your support, guys. All right? Remember, keep fighting for fit, no excuses, and we will see you in the next video.